All right, so let's go ahead and start with the introductions, and we'll start with the Mayoral Candidates, and we'll start with Mr. Greg Henderson.
All right, thank you, James. My name's Greg Henderson. I'm running for mayor, and I just want to introduce myself briefly. I'm a father of four. I've coached Little League. I've run a small business for 24 years now in Clark County with my wife. I love this community, and I decided to run for mayor because I've got some ideas that I'd like to see talked about and tussled about, and I think we can do better as a city, and I think that if we all work together, we can really solve this housing crisis. We can solve the opioid epidemic. We can solve a lot of the problems of clean energy and good jobs coming into the future. And thank you, gregformayor.com. Check it out. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm McEnerny-Ogle. I'm your Mayor Pro Tem for the City of Vancouver. Terry and I came to Vancouver in 1980. Our son John was born, raised here in the public school system. For 37 years, I've been working here in our neighborhoods, in our planning commission, in all of the different aspects, volunteering to make our community better. In 2014, I became your Vancouver City Councilor, and for the last year and a half, I've been serving as the Mayor Pro Tem. We have the wonderful opportunity to make sure Vancouver continues to be prosperous, safe, vibrant, and welcoming. And those are the key issues that I'm looking for in moving forward as your mayor. These are the opportunities that we have for all of us to join together. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Stephen Cox, United States Army retired. I came to Vancouver by way of the Army. I was transferred from Germany in 1998. I called Vancouver home for 19 years. I've been unable to run in politics given my previous career profession. However, in the past 4 years, I've run as a precinct officer and won. I'm also neighborhood association chairman. I bring real-world solutions to real-world problems, and homelessness is one that we're aware of. I'm here to be your mayor. You have my biographical summary in front of you. You can also find me online. Thank you.
Good evening, and thanks for being here this evening. Scot Campbell. I'm running for position 1 on the Vancouver City Council. I moved out here in 1985, and really one of the biggest reasons I'm running is, this community has been good to me and is a way of giving back. I've worked with several nonprofits on several years, sitting on numerous different boards. I also understand the inner workings of the city, and along with working with the county. Everything's going pretty well. I just want to keep us moving down the right track. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Nicolette Horaites. Thank you, Chap, and Right to be Heard for hosting this event. I'm running to be your city councilor because I believe in Vancouver with an effective local government made up of men and women that represent all community stakeholders. I'm glad that we're all here tonight so we can have an open and honest dialogue about the issues that are facing our community. Poverty is something that I've personally been affected by as a child and now as a wife and a mother. And because of those experiences, I dedicated my life to activism in hopes of evening out the playing field. I truly do understand the needs and struggles of the community, and I'm excited to discuss these issues and look critically at the crisis our community is facing. Thank you.
My name is Kerr, running for position 1. Thank you everybody for being here. I am running because we need evidence-based solutions to our problems that are responsible to both the present and the future. We need solutions that are going to work for our community, that work for all the stakeholders, and basically we need to move our community in a very positive direction. Some things we do right, some things we're not though, so we need to fix what's broken and keep what's working. You can find me at presidentvancouver.com, and thank you all for being here.
Hi there, my name is David Roberts and I'm running for Vancouver Council position number 1. Thank you very much for inviting me. I have been a citizen of Battleground for quite some time, but I've been a Vancouver citizen now for almost 5 years. I've been involved in the local arts community. A lot of you may have seen me on stage or doing other things involving arts. I've served on several nonprofit boards with the idea of trying to help move our city forward. I'm really interested in some of the issues that have come up lately with housing and affordable housing and homelessness, and really want to try to make those issues a priority for our city. I'm also a small business person. I'm a real estate photographer, so I understand how it is to run a small business. I run several, and I do want to make sure that we make it much easier for our small businesses in this community to thrive and to be able to compete among all the big box stores. So that will be one of my priorities as a city official if elected. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Alishia Topper. I'm a current Vancouver City Council member elected in December of 2013. I want to thank CHAP and Be Heard and also Council for the Homeless for hosting this forum this evening. Over the last 4 years, I've been dedicated to issues around poverty, not only as your elected City Council member and co-chairing the Affordable Housing Task Force, working on state-level issues and moving policy forward that will protect our most vulnerable citizens in our community, including our seniors, individuals who are disabled, and are chronically homeless. I worked for Vancouver Public Schools for 3 years, working with children who are facing barriers to learning because of poverty. And as a city council member, I've helped pass 3 ordinances to protect vulnerable renters. I've also been advocating and have helped pass the camping ordinance changes that we currently have in place. And I'm hoping that you will elect me again for another 4 years so I can continue this work. Look forward to your questions during the candidate forum and also after tonight's event. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Justin Forsman and running for City Council position 2. I want to thank you. I want to thank CHAP and Be Heard for having this event. I've been a native to the area my entire life, and a lot of people, well, some people run, for the notoriety, for fame, for money. I'm running to help increase our liberties here. I think that the government, as it gets bigger, our freedoms and liberties get smaller, and I kept asking myself, gosh, why don't people stand up? Why don't people do something about it? So finally I decided, hey, I'm going to stand up, I'm going to do something about it. So that's why I'm running. I'm running to stand up for the people. I'm running to help get the homeless people off the streets. I'm running to help find ideas to boost our economy, put more money in your pockets, lower taxes, and I want to thank you all for coming here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Vaughn Henderson. You may know me from my signs, Vancouver for Vancouver. I'm looking to bring a youth voice to Vancouver since many problems are even more prevalent in the youth population, such as the opioid epidemic, which I've lost 12 friends to. I'm also looking to provide solutions for housing for all through shipping containers, provide an evidence-based drug policy, revamping our infrastructure with time and traffic lights, and environmental sustainability that can drive us forward into the future. Thank you. More at Vancouver.com. Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you, Chaps, and right to be heard. And for all of you who have come in this evening, it's always exciting when we have a chance to communicate and connect with our citizens of our community. I'm Linda Glover, running for position number 3. I came to Vancouver in 1995 after having a very successful career as a teacher and a principal in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I followed my daughter here and have been involved ever since we moved here. I am the executive director of a nonprofit that has a store down on Main Street called Divine Consign. Anybody know Divine Consign? Our mission is to raise funds to support the critical needs of those across our community. We have wonderful nonprofits in our community. They always need more resources, and that's what we've been doing. During that time that we've been downtown, I've been involved with Vancouver's Downtown Association, working to revitalize our city center. And I think in the last 10 years, you can see we've been making quite a bit of change. That's just the beginning. I think the future for Vancouver is very bright, very strong, and I want to be part of helping make that happen. So please support me. Thank you.
Hello, thank you, Chap and Right to Be Heard for hosting this evening. My name is Michelle Beardshear and I'm running for position 3. I grew up in Kansas and graduated high school in '96. I got in a horrific car accident immediately after and broke my back. I'm paralyzed from the waist down. Since '97, I've gone to college to get my associate's degree in business. I've also gotten my bachelor's degree in business. I currently work at Clark Public Utilities as a customer service representative and a senior outage coordinator. I have organized the outreach group Friends Without. Not all citizens have endured. We're experiencing things as a nation, for some are very unsettling. And I'm a human rights activist. My vision of quality of life for everybody is equal. I want to build stronger partnerships with the county so we can effectively work together to address homelessness, drug addictions, and mental illness. My platform is Equal Access for All.
Thank you so much.